All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Harakak Wadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach them well. And Shalom to all the sisters Akim. Let's push your shoe home faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom, Shalom. It's your brother War. Come back at you with another video, Lord willing. Yahweh desires to be edifying through the Spirit. And, I was just meditating, listening to a brother video. Brother, I'm on Gabar in New York up there, and a point had just came into my my cortex, man, my about how we we supposed to let the world pass away. He said something to that effect, about not being at balance or comforted by the world. A few scriptures had just popped up into my to my mind, how we the title of the lesson is what we supposed to let the world pass away, because this world is going to be burnt with a fervent heat, and we hope we won't be partakers in that judgment. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. It says, "But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and the perdition of ungodly men." That's right. And that's what we don't want to be partakers of, that judgment, man, or 2/3, as well as Esau, man. But particularly, the 2/3 blacks, which, nation of Israel consists of blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But 2/3 of our people are gonna set at not the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, his wisdom. So this world is reserved, unto fire against the day of judgment. That multitude that was made in vain. We want to be a part of that cluster great, man, those elect men that are going to keep striving, into the masteries, striving for this crown of salvation. I'm reading verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are in shall be burnt up." That's right. So we have to let this world pass away. We can't be entangled with this world, man. We can't, be loving upon this world. We have to love Yahweh by Shemel Shabbos. We got what? Love the Lord with all our heart, soul, and spirit, man. It says, why? Because the elements, the earth, it's all gonna be what? It's gonna be burnt up, man, by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, by these chariots, by these laser beams, man. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye out to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" That's right. That's our manner of conduct, our code, our walk that we have to continue to meditate on and actually, be doing. The scripture say, "Be doers of the word and not hearers only." We have to let this world pass away, because why? It's gonna pass away eventually. It's not a matter of you you not doing how can I put this? The Lord is not waiting upon you, man. The Lord is not waiting upon no damn nigga, man. This place has been reserved for judgment. The Lord has had a set appointed time that this place is going to fall, whether you like it or not, whether you turn from your wickedness or not. So seeing this, the Lord has given us this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. He's revealed his secrets to the prophets. We have to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man, because it's going to come. It's not just, the Lord is going to make void of his judgment. No, the Lord said he is going to make good upon his word, man. This judgment is going to pass, man. But some men count slackness. But that's for those men to count slackness of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's judgment. He has given us and revealed us his wisdom, and we have to take advantage of it, man. So we have to cherish wisdom, cherish the brotherhood, man. Because these same people, your neighbors, your co-workers, these the same people that's going to persecute you, man. It says, "Looking for and hastening to the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth for righteousness. And that's what we looking for, man. We're not looking to have Esau's houses to continue forever, man. Fuck this place, man. Fuck this world, man. Fuck this society and government. We gotta let this world pass away, man. We can't be entangled with this world, man. We can't be loving upon it. Why? Because in the end, man, all these people's gonna persecute us, man. It says, then shall there be known my chosen. Because why? We're gonna be persecuted. Yahweh Ratazah be a part of that number. We're gonna be persecuted. And a man that entangles with the affairs of this world, he gonna try to what? Try to go back into the world, man. This is maybe I chose the wrong path, man. Maybe, this, I have all these excuses. No, man. The Lord said, let every man be fully persuaded in our own mind, man. We have to be fully persuaded, man, in our own mind that, this is it, man. The things that are in this world that is on this side is not for me. This truth is the only thing that's for me. How about Shema Shah is the only thing that's for me. These brothers is the only thing that's for us, man. And we have to set aside this world to what? To gain, the better and coming world where dwelleth in righteousness. It says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. Yeah, that's right. Roughly paraphrasing, when Yahushua returns, will he find faith on the earth, man? Will he, Lord willing, I'll be a part of that number as well as you sister Akim. Well done, roughly paraphrasing, my good and faithful servant, man, and receive that crown of salvation and get kissed from Yahushua himself, man. Why? Because we endured into the end. We entangled, not with this world. This is Colossians chapter 3. In verse 7, it says, I'm going to start at verse 6. Well, I'm going to start at verse 5, man. Well, shit, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's right. Don't the scripture say, lay yourselves up treasures in heaven where neither moths nor rust doeth corrupt, nor thieves break through and steal? We have to be setting our affections, man. Scripture says, set your affections upon Yahweh Shema Shai. Upon above, man. We have to be meditating on these scriptures daily. First and foremost, talking to myself. Fasting and prayer. Fasting is a big part of this truth, man. It's a key ingredient to, build yourself up on your most holy faith, man. To what? To ultimately to get you closer to where Yahweh Shema Shai, praying without ceasing, man. Men ought always to pray. It says, set your affection on things. Yeah, that's right. That's the spirit. Set your affection on things above, not on things on earth. Yeah, that's right. We have to. Why? Because this earth is going to pass away with fervent heat, man. Esau's sins has reached up into heaven, man. His iniquity has reached up into heaven. It's time for judgment. It's time for that cup to pass to Esau's hand, man, and for him to drink all of it, man, without mixture, man. So we have to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man. It says, for ye are dead and your life is hid with Hamashiach in Yahweh Shema Shai. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Yeah. Because to these, worldly ass people, man, as well as 2/3, they think we just doing this for naught. We doing this to non-effect, man. Nah, man, we're going to receive his glory, with Yahweh Shema Shai, with Yahweh Shai in due time, man. The Lord is going to exalt us in due time. But we just have to be patient, for a moment. But then, in a lot of times, we're going to be glorified, man, through Yahweh Shema Shai, through his son Yahweh Shai. When we be what? Joint heirs unto him, man. Ruling with him, man. It says, mortify their members, which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Yeah, that's right. And when you mortify, man, you what? The more, holds dead bodies, man. We have to kill this flesh, man. We have to discipline our flesh. We get this. Because this all goes into the point, man, of letting this world pass away. We have to be disciplined, man. This is 1 Corinthians 9:27. It says, nope. I'm gonna read in verse damn. I'm gonna start at verse 24. It's 1 Corinthians 9:24. It says, "Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain." That's right. Many are called, but few are chosen. We wanna be a part of that number that obtain, man, and not the ones that fell back, because they were tired, man. Because they, to stop to get water and all it. Nah, man. We have to continue on this marathon, on this odyssey, man. Through all, hell and tribulation. It says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. No, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we in an incorruptible." That's right. Look at Kobe Bryant regiment, man. He was temperate in some things, man. He didn't have excess of drink, man, of partying time, man. Said, when his teammates would party, he would be in the gym, man, up early in the morning, early as hell, man. But he did that for what? For a fucking corruptible crown, man. For a damn weak fashion ass basketball, man. Championship, nah, but we run for an incorruptible crown, man, which is not gonna pass away, man. Which is forever gonna be glorified, man. Because it's given by Yahweh Shemel Rashai. We do it to obtain the kingdom of heaven. Not only that, to rule, man, to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shemel Rashai, man, with Yahweh Shai, man, ruling under him, man. It says, "I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air." Yeah, we're not just doing this for naught, man. Just beating the air, man. We're doing this because we have a purpose, man. And that purpose is to serve Yahweh by Shema Shai, that we may obtain his glory in due time. It says, "But I keep," and not of uncertainty, man. Going back to, let every man be persuaded in their own mind, man. We have to examine ourselves whether we be in the faith or not. Know what you're in, Jake. First and foremost, talking to myself, it says, "But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest I by any means which I have preached to other, I myself should be a castaway," man. That's right, man. At least I myself should be a castaway, and we do not want to be castaways, man. We want to be upon, one of those, that fell upon good ground, man, that grow, that sprouted up, man. Not into, thorns and thistles, man. We want to be occupying in prophecy, man, to Yahweh Shai come. Shiloh come, man, to Yahweh send Yahweh Shai his son, man. And you can be a castaway by what? Not letting the world pass away, by entangling yourselves with the world, man. As the scriptures say, "Arise, depart, for this is not your rest. It's polluted, leave you with a sword of destruction." Let me get it, because I don't want to be butchering that scripture. Brought this scripture out in a long time, actually. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, "Arise, ye, and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." Especially Babylon, man, which is the valley of the shadow of death, man. Set in a low-ass place, man. Confusion is exalted, man. Folly is fucking exalted here, man. Moism is exalted, man. All types of, just a disgustingness is exalted, man. Distractions just being turned up, amped up, on the left-hand side, man. It's all types, as well as, these people in the world, as well as, in Israel, man. Got we under the new covenant and this, it's just all types of distraction and bullshit, man. Clearly stating by the scripture, we're not under the new covenant, we're under grace, but that's another topic for another day. That's why we have to constantly be occupied, man, in this word, man. Constantly praying, not to become a bug out, man. Not to be entangled with the fleshly, with the affairs of this life, man, with the affairs of this world. Get another precept. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4. And I'll start at verse 13. It says, "Till I come," just talking about Yahweh Shai, "give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine." And what doctrine, man? This doctrine that we have been taught, given from Yahweh Shemel Shai to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, man, and it's given to us. We have to continue in the faith, man. It says, neglect not the gift. Yep, that's right. Reading, exhortation, the doctrine. We have to give attendance, man. Don't the scripture say give attendance to reading? Damn, that's right there, man. This scripture popping up in my head. It says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying of the hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thou profiting may appear to all. That's right. Given by the hands of the presbytery, man. It's given by apostles and elders of a great millstone, man. It says, meditate upon these things. Meditate day and night, man. You know, study to show thyself approved, man. It says, give thyself wholly to them. You know, give it all to, man. Give everything to it. It says that thy prophet may appear to all. Yep. When Yahweh Shai come back and he'll appoint us, man. He'll appoint us, man, as heirs to the promise, man. It says, take heed unto thyself and into the doctrine. Continue in them from doing this. Thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. That's right, man. We got to take heed to this doctrine, man. Doctrine and nothing else, man. Because the fears of this life will leave you into a sore destruction, man. You know, and you'll be like what? You'll be like a dog returning to your own vomit, man. Folly. And that's what we want to be a part of, man. We want to continue in the faith, continue in this marathon, to the very end. When Lord willing, we be collected and gathered, those chariots, man, as well as in the, standing on top of the firmament, man. Yep, that's right. Like I was saying, man, standing on the top of the firmament, man, be gathering the saints, and we rejoicing, man. Seeing the smoke and the ashes arise of Babylon, being pelted with missiles and the chariots, laser beams, man, and rejoicing, man, with Yahweh Shai himself, man, finally receiving that crown of salvation and seeing the judgment of the wicked. So we have to constantly endure, man, but we have to, let this world pass away. This world has nothing for us, man. It's full of pollution. It's the valley of the shadow of death. It's nothing here, man, for us to be prosper in, except this word, man, which is going to lead us into, Lord willing, ruling, the next kingdom, man. So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the one that follows, man. And Lord willing, we be a part of that number, which rule over, that world to come, man, which dwelleth in righteousness. We have to let this world pass away, man, because we're going to be persecuted, offered up to prison houses, FEMA camps, by our own so-called family members, man. Your neighbors, your old past, when you was in the world, homeboys, all that shit, man. We're going to be offered up, and Yahweh Ratzah, we endure to the end. But with that, Lord willing, be edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah, Kodash, double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, teach you move well. And shalom to all the essential Hakim that's plus in truth and own faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom.